Yes, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. We're from Cobden People's Parliament. We are sampling opinion of Nigerians across the street from door to door in order to get feedback as to how Nigerians feel about how their country is being governed. On this note, please can you tell us your name? And if you don't mind, this interview will be posted virally so that the whole world will be aware of what is happening in Nigeria. I hope you don't have a problem with that.
Oh, voilà.
All right. Please, can you tell us your name and where you are speaking to us from?
My name is Dinatu. And if you want to know me well, if you call me Mama Joe, it's all the same.
Okay.
From Gwagwalada.
Okay. Is-
Uh, in fact, this country is our country. We cannot deny our country. It's our country. It's our father's land. But it's how we, the children of the land, it's we that spoil this land. It's we that will repair the land again. These are our sons and brothers and sisters that they are on top. They should remember the poor. If you are eating, remember that you have a relation somewhere that is suffering. It's not all of us that will eat well. Some are sleeping with hungry. In fact, some don't have money to even go to the market and buy food. The business is no longer moving well. Some are getting it, some are not getting it. Let the government consider us. I could remember you get money that they brought for the poor to help them. In fact, some people, if you see the way we push each other, push old people falling down there, at the end of it, they didn't even see their name. No name there. It's the poor that are suffering a lot. In fact, let our children, our brothers that are on top, they should remember, say, some are suffering.
Okay.
They should do something.
Okay.
And if they want to do it, they should not give, sometimes they give the poor self. They should come and give themselves. Which of they will not follow the instruction. They will come and even give their relations. Somebody that doesn't have anybody up there, he will end up dying without nobody.
Yes, there is a study that has been released by UNICEF. UNICEF is the body of United Nations responsible for welfare of children in terms of catering for their needs, seeing to their welfare across the country, I mean across the world. UNICEF has released the statistics that Nigeria is now number one in terms of children that are malnourished. Malnourished in the sense that they have no access to basic food needed for their body growth. So countries like Somalia that are in war are those countries that are up there previously. But as it is now, Nigeria is number one in the ranking. What do you feel about that? That your country, despite having access to arable land that should be able to produce food for the teeming population, having massive resources that should cater for the people. As a matter of fact, Nigeria don't deserve to have anybody poor on the street because we are aware of what we have. Nigeria have gold, Nigeria have oil, Nigeria have diesel. In short, crude oil is a composition of a lot of things on its own. So having all these human and material resources, yet being ranked as number one globally among countries where the children are malnourished. How do you feel about this sadness?
It's not good at all. We have it, but it's the way we handle our resources. It's the problem. Our economic is bad. In fact, if they can maintain the economy for today, everybody will benefit. If as we are talking of the children, everybody will benefit, not only the children sef, everybody. But the way they take our economy today, in fact, they are not maintaining the economy at all.
Yes, Jonathan, recently Mr. P2B was accused, and Mr. Adeshina was also accused by the ruling party that they are demarketing Nigeria because they are saying things the way they are in terms of economy, in terms of security, in terms of welfare of the citizen. They are saying it the way things are. And the government of the day, they are feeling that they should be able to say good of Nigeria instead of saying it the way it is. What do you agree with them?
Well, that one, I will not know whether it's Peter Obi and somebody. Me, I will join all of them because they are the same. You can't say it's particular person. All our leaders, they are the same
Hmm.
because we struggle with the poor. When it comes to election now, we struggle to see whether we can see somebody good that will be in that chair to help the poor. But you will end up seeing the same thing, not changing. So I cannot say whether Peter Obi or
No,
who.
you are misconstruing the question.
Okay.
Peter Obi has said it globally that Nigerians are shortchanged. Nigerian masses are hungry, there is no security, there is no employment,
Yes.
people are not being moved out of poverty. Rather, Nigeria is sinking into poverty.
Yes.
So the government of the day is like, why are you saying this globally? That you should be projecting Nigeria, that Nigeria is okay. Right?
No.
So that's the fault line that are given to Mr. Peter Obi and Mr. Adeshina. Do you agree with them?
I agree. Oh. I agree with them. Seriously, I agree. They said the truth. Because if you look at it very well, every day, everything is increasing. It's not reducing. No. What Peter Obi say is true. Because if this country have changed, or at least everybody is happy, we are happy in Nigeria, people will not be suffering. People will
Okay.
not be dying. I know that death is compulsory, but some are dying with hunger. That is the truth. Some are dying with hunger because they don't have money to go to the market at all. He's saying the truth. What Peter Obi say is true.
Okay. So in terms of let's pick a sample of prices of things as it is in the market and as it were in the market. For instance, when I was talking to you, you said they should even see your hair and see how it looks.
Mm.
How much will it cost you to make your hair, and how much does it cost you previously?
Before, if you have 1,500, you can make your hair. But now, even 1,500, you can make it, you look good. But now, like our time, if you don't have 5,000, 10,000, due to the way the everything is, or you buy attachment, or even the person that will plate you is there, she's eating. So
She will pay us rent.
she will pay house rent there. She will buy food there. So she will no longer collect 500, 1,000 again to make hair. That is why we leave the hair. Some of us are even cutting the hair. Women, which of we don't supposed to cut hair. Some, if they are tired, they don't even have the money. You see, they will be cutting the hair. Married women are even painting their hair so that they will look good, which is not supposed to be so.
So, what will you appeal to the government? Recently, Tinubu traveled to France. He spent 19 days for undisclosed reasons. The only reason that was disclosed was that he went there for official working visit. But going to a country for working visit and the president of our country travel to another country, it doesn't seem to be true. In any case, Nigerian leaders have been known for traveling abroad for medicals, traveling abroad for every little headache or something. What would be your advice to the government in terms of provision of health care for the country that serves the people? That being said, uh, recently again, Mr. Tinubu is used 10 billion naira to install solar panel. Okay, just address healthcare before we go into solar panel issue.
Okay. Healthcare, the reality in the healthcare, all our big people, when they sick, they have headache, they run to outside country. We, as we don't have money to run to outside country, then they're supposed to make our hospital have enough drugs to treat the Nigerians. Because Nigerians people, if you go to hospital today, you cannot buy drugs. You can't get drugs, even 5,000.
Hmm.
If you go there, it's from 50,000. They will say you should deposit before they start treating you. Some are losing their life because they don't have money to deposit. And they can't treat you in the hospital without depositing any money.
Okay, as part of the rising cost of living, many pharmaceutical companies are leaving Nigeria because of lack of power supply, because of economic challenges, the rising cost of production. They have made them to leave Nigeria to other countries. And those drugs that those companies produce are being imported into Nigeria and being bought in dollar rates. Exchange rate now applies, which make the prices of these drugs to jack up and become unbearable for the masses. What will you advise the government in provision of power supply? Because recently, the federal government that should be worried about power supply now installed solar at the Aso Villa at the cost of 10 billion naira. Previously, the entire Nigerian budget was not even up to 5 billion. But now, to install solar alone at the villa cost 10 billion naira. To renovate the VP residence cost 21 billion naira. And the VP is not even living there. What would be your advice in all this extravagant spending by Tinubu-led administration?
The advice I would give to the government is that they should please, they should not look at themselves only. It's we that vote them in there. It's not for them to enjoy themselves only, but they should look at the masses. In terms of anything tomorrow, you do good thing today to receive it tomorrow. So if they will try